So compound interest causes the debt to grow exponentially, and eventually it becomes a prison that becomes very hard to get out of. Welcome. If you don't know who I am, my name is Jesse Bos and I'm a professional investor. Don't pay compound interest. If you are in debt, you pay interest. If you don't pay off your debt and the interest on your debt, the next time and the next year, you will pay interest over your interest. And you will get a snowball, and that snowball will grow and grow. And compound interest is something that you don't want to pay. The reason why people advise you to start investing is to use compound interest in your benefit. But by being in debt, the exact opposite is happening. Let me give you an example. On average, a student in the US have $30,000 in debt. If you then take the average interest rate on student loans, you see that the average interest rate is 5.8%. So let's say the first year you get out of college, you start working, but you also want to maybe buy a house, maybe want to get married because you're already in a long-term relationship. You want to use your income to achieve those financial goals, and you decide to postpone paying off that student loan. What will happen with that student loan? In the first year, on that $30,000, you need to pay 5.8%, which is about $1,700. What happens is that $1,700 at the end of the year is added to the amount that you owe. So at that point in time, $31,700. So what if we speed up the time? Let's say you get married, you pay for the marriage, you maybe are saving for a down payment, but after years you forget about your student loan and you don't pay it off. What happens in 10 years time? First of all, the amount that you owe has grown from the initial 30,000 to 52,000. So it has grown and almost doubled to 52,000. But if you then look at the interest that you need to pay, first off you started with $1,700 a year. Now it has grown to $3,000 a year, which almost also doubled. Let's say you now start to pay off your debt. First of all, you need to pay off more than $3,000 a year to even start reducing your debt. And even if you now, let's say, have some savings available, you have $20,000 in savings, you put it towards your debt, you still are left with $30,000. So you only have erased all the accumulated interest on your debt. So compound interest causes the debt to grow exponentially, and eventually it becomes a prison that becomes very hard to get out of. You want to avoid that, or if you have student loans, you want to pay them off as fast as you can so that the interest will not increase exponentially. So you need to understand that that is an important problem that you want to tackle as soon as possible before the problem becomes too large and becomes too much of a pain to deal with. Thank you for watching my video. If you like it, subscribe to my channel, give me a thumbs up and share it with other people. If you have any questions, ask them via the comment section and I will answer as soon as possible. See you in my next video.